After weeks and probably months of speculating about moves that we could make at the trade deadline, the Toronto Raptors have finally pulled the trigger and reunited with one of our old lottery picks. It's kind of funny in a world where trades for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are going down. I'm here to talk about Jakob Poeltl. But before we get into the video, guys, as always, make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll greatly appreciate any support you're willing to give. And as always, if you want to follow me on anything outside of YouTube, I have a TikTok and Instagram at Sports But Casually. The links to both of those social medias would be in a link tree in the description below. Yo, what's going on, guys? So I recorded this video, when we had a couple of hours to go in trade deadline, and I thought we were going to make more moves. You heard me reference it at the end. We didn't. So this video sounds a lot more positive than it was going to be. I really truly thought we would make more moves, but we didn't, which is very disappointing. But still, enjoy the video. And I go rant about us not making moves another time. But yes, the Toronto Raptors have traded Khem Birch, their protected 2024 first round pick, and two second round picks, a 2023 and a 2025 pick, to the San Antonio Spurs in exchange for the popular big man. I guess these two franchises really enjoy doing business with each other, or they're just good friends, as this is like their third trade between each other in the last 5 years. The first one being, as always, the blockbuster trade with Kawhi Leonard that actually sent Jakob Poeltl to San Antonio in the first place. And the second being last year at the trade deadline, where we shipped Goran Dragic's bum ass out of Canada. I can't even lie to you guys, I really don't know how to feel about this move. I'm kind of disappointed if I'm being honest. I don't like to admit it, and I try not to, but I couldn't help but gas myself up thinking how this trade deadline we would make some huge moves. And this is the move that we made. So I shouldn't be too surprised. When we're supposed to be sellers and zig, we turn out to be buyers and zag. They really do enjoy keeping us on our toes, don't they? This move addresses one of our biggest needs, the center position, as we consistently see not having a true big man is one of the biggest holes on our defense. Teams usually get easy buckets in the paint, which then causes our players to over-rotate to help guard it, which leads to easy kickouts to open shooters, which leads to threes. We normally see this about 70 times a game, more or less. Jakob is one of the best rim protectors we have in the league, so he should help in that department. And I know he's having a down season, especially after the last two campaigns he put together in San Antonio. But I think that's more up to, San Antonio being absolutely abysmal this year. With him, Pascal can finally stop playing at the 5. He did his best, but he just can't really compete with the bigger, stronger guys down low. He's also one of the best rebounders that the league has to offer, which really works for us because we're one of the worst defensive rebounding teams. So just having him out there with guys like OG, maybe Pascal, and Achua, we will be more likely to secure the defensive board because, as easy and simple it is to say, if you don't secure the rebound, then you have not succeeded in your defensive possession. Look, we all know what he brings to the table defensively, but Jakob is more than just a rim protector. He spent the last few seasons in San Antonio becoming a very well-rounded player. This season, he's enjoying a career year offensively, but since he's playing less minutes and taking less shots, his stats might not always show it. But he is averaging career highs in assist and free throw percentage. And although he doesn't shoot threes, he can do more than just stand in the dunker spot. He has taken his scoring ability further away from the basket, more between that 6 to 16 feet area. He's also very efficient on his jump shots, the ones that he takes, which, is a very good thing for a big man to have now in the modern NBA. Another good thing about this deal is that it was reported that we may have sent Gary Trent Jr. to the Spurs in exchange for Jakob, but instead we dump Birch and save about $7 million next year. So, there's that. Thank God for that, honestly. So now we've addressed the 5 spot, we have finally gotten a true center. But at what cost? So as I said before, moving off of Khem Birch's contract is very good. And although our second round picks are still valuable draft assets, they're second round picks. They're very hit or miss. For every Jalen Brunson or Nikola Jokic you get, you normally have to go through hundreds of DeAndre Daniels. It's the first rounder that I'm worried about. It's protected 1 through 6 in 2024, but I am seeing a lot of conflicting reports, so I'm not sure if it fails to convey in 2024 if it rolls over to 2025 and 2026. I honestly can't say for certain now. If it does roll over, then we essentially can't trade one of our first round picks till 2027, which severely handicaps and limits our trade capabilities going forward. We're also going into a 2024 season where both Fred VanVleet and Gary Trent Jr. have the ability to walk in free agency if they both decline their player options. This just gets worse because Jakob Poeltl is also a free agent coming up in the offseason. So now we have three key free agents who all want raises. So the Raptors need to figure out what to do there with those three guys. But good thing is we do have the bird rights for Jakob Poeltl, so we could offer him a lot more money than any other team and without any cap restrictions. So we have three key free agents that could practically leave for nothing if they want in the offseason. There's no way we're going to re-sign all three of them because we don't have much cap space and our owners don't want to go into the luxury tax. Not to mention our front office is truly incapable of properly filling out our roster. So as I said before, this 2024 pick can become extremely valuable. And we gave it away for, at the moment, a half-year rental on a center. I don't know. Overall, I am pretty underwhelmed. It's a okay move, I guess, at best, with the potential of being a very good move if we resign Poeltl in the offseason and if our 2024 pick doesn't convey or doesn't roll over and we get it back in 2025. But I guess it is nice that we finally addressed the center position for the first time since 2020. Finally! It may not be the move we all wanted, but it's the move we got. So let's just hope it works out for us. With all that out the way, I just want to wish a nice, warm welcome home to Jakob Poeltl. It's good to have you back. But as always, guys, let me know what you all think about the trade. Do you love it or do you hate it? Let me know in the comments below. And I don't think this is the end of our moves at the deadline. So let's hope the front office can make a few trades to help out our bench depths and our shooting. No pressure or anything, guys.